guys, it's Way here and welcome back to another FIFA 18 Ultimate Team video, and today we're going to be taking a look at some overpowered cheat beasts on FIFA 18 that you guys can go and pick up to use in your star squads as soon as you get the game. These are official confirmed ratings because the database is now available on Footed. If you guys do want to go and check it out, I'll leave a link down below. You can go and see loads of the official FIFA 18 player ratings. So I've got 10 players who are going to be in around about that bracket of 1 to about 10 to 15,000 coins. They're going to be perfect for you guys to get in your star teams. The majority of these players are going to be under about 5k, and I've got a few players who may be a little bit more expensive because a lot of them do play in the Premier League. But we've got some very, very good players, some very sweaty, overpowered and cheat beastly looking players that you guys should be able to go and get for your star squads. If you guys do want to see more videos like this on my channel, leave a like, let me know in the comment section down below. If you maybe want to see some squad builds around these players, let me know as well. And if you guys do want to win a copy of FIFA 18, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel, and I will be announcing the winner in a day or two's time. But we're going to start off with the very first player, and that is Rodrigo. Now, he was actually a right winger on FIFA 17, and he only had like 82 or 83 pace. He's now been boosted up to not only 91 pace, but also he's now got a striker position change. So you can use this guy up front. He's got some very nice stats: good dribbling, good shooting, good passing, blistering pace, and he does look to be a very, very good player. You're going to be able to link him up to loads of awesome players like Ben Yedder and Bakambu, all of which play in the Liga Santander. And this guy looks like it's probably going to be maybe 2,000 or 3,000 coins upon release. He doesn't play in the most popular of leagues. A lot of people just go for the Premier League or the Serie A, and they kind of forget about the Liga Santander. But he does have a great card, and I think he's going to be an awesome cheat beast to use on FIFA 18. Next up is a player who was actually a non-rare silver. I think he was 67 or 68 rated on FIFA 17, but he's actually gone up to a 75 rated gold card on FIFA 18, and his name is Edzhi. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's a Russian centre-back playing for Spartak Moscow, and he's got 82 pace, which is unbelievable for any centre-back on this game. There are very, very few defenders who come anywhere near him in terms of pace, especially for goal players, and he's got some very nice stats in terms of defending and physical as well. And because of his very low rating, he's going to be packed so much, and because of the league he plays in, I don't see this guy costing more than about 700 or 800 coins, even upon release of the game. Despite being very quick, he just isn't going to cost too much, and you're going to be able to link him up to lots of great players in the Russian league. There's actually loads of good cheat beasts in that league. They're all going to be very, very cheap, simply because not many people go near the Russian league upon the release of FIFA 18, and I think he's going to be a decent player to use in your star squads. Very, very pacey, and that's going to be awesome in a cheap starter team. Everyone is talking about the next player. As soon as they saw his rating available on Footed, people went crazy, and it's Tonio. He was a right mid on FIFA 17. He's now been moved to a striker, and his stats are unbelievable. I reckon this guy is probably going to be one of the most overused and overpowered players on FIFA 18. Look at those stats: 85 pace, 80 dribbling, 74 shooting, 70 passing, and 82 physical. He has got unbelievable stats for a striker. He's also very tall. He's got very good aerial ability, and crossing is quite overpowered on FIFA 18. He's going to have that pace, that strength, the dribbling, the 4-star skill moves. He just looks perfect. I think he is going to cost about 15 to 20,000 coins upon release of the game, just because he does play in the Premier League and he's English, and there's a lot of hype around him. But that card does look very, very good. So maybe a couple of days after release, once the full games come out on console, and his price drops to about 10,000 coins, so he could be a great player for you guys to go and drop into your Premier League teams. His stats are unbelievable. Next up is another player moving from a winger position into a more central role, and that's the same with a lot of players you are going to see in this video. Players who were previously wingers, they bring those attributes that most wingers have, the pace, the dribbling and the skill moves, into that central role, and they normally do become very popular on FIFA. This guy right here is Gradle. He was previously playing as a winger. He was a left winger playing for Bournemouth on FIFA 17. He then transferred to Toulouse, and now he is an attacking midfielder. I do see a lot of people using him as a striker though on FIFA 18, and he does have some very nice stats: 85 pace, 80 dribbling, 4-star skill moves, and also some decent shooting and passing stats as well. You're going to be able to link him up with loads of decent players in the Liga, and because he doesn't play for one of the best teams in Liga, and because he plays for the Ivory Coast, which is quite a hard nation to link up, I reckon he's going to be very, very cheap upon release of FIFA 18. Yet another player moving from a winger role into a more central position is Orellana. He was a right winger on FIFA 17. He was playing for Celta Vigo. He then transferred to Valencia, and now he has moved to an attacking midfield position, and I think this guy is going to be very, very good on FIFA 18. You're going to be able to use him anywhere from attacking midfield up to striker. I think he would do a great job as a centre forward as well. He's got 80 pace, he's got very nice dribbling there, 83, 73 shooting as well, 76 passing, which is why I think he would be a very good attacking midfielder or centre forward, because he does bring those passing stats as well as the shooting, the dribbling, the pace, and 4-star skill moves as well. He's going to be quite easy easy to link up. You can actually use him and Rodrigo in the same team, which I think could work very, very well on FIFA 18. And I reckon he's going to be relatively cheap. He is Chilean, so it's quite hard to link up in teams in comparison to maybe an English or Brazilian player. So that's going to bring his price down, and I think he does look very, very good, and I can't wait to use him on the new FIFA. One of my favourite cheap defenders from FIFA 14 up to FIFA 16 was Hawaiian Jesus. He was such an overpowered, sweaty centre-back, but on FIFA 17, they ruined him. They moved him into a left-back position, and he just wasn't usable because there was only better options in the Serie A, and he just didn't really have the pace or the attacking stats to make a good left-back. But now he's moved back into that central position for Roma, and he's got some very, very nice stats. 79 pace, 78 defending, and 83 physical. He is going to be so, so good. Imagine partnering him up with Manolas, a very pacey defender. You've got such an overpowered partnership with those two, and I reckon he's going to be quite cheap, around 5,000 coins or less, because he plays in the Serie A. It is quite a popular league, but it's not quite as popular as the Premier League. That's where everyone seems to go for their star teams, and it means that most of the other leagues are quite a lot cheaper, and I reckon this guy's going to be perfect for your cheap star squads on FIFA 18. Yet another player moving from a winger role into a more central position is Mbolo. He's moved from a right winger to a striker position, and he's got some very, very nice stats that are going to suit that position very well. He's tall, he's got very good pace, he's got good dribbling, good physical, he's got the strength and the aerial ability, and he's also got some decent shooting and passing stats as well. 4-star skill moves is what you can expect from him as well, and I think he's going to be a very, very good cheap striker to use. Only 76 rated, so I do see him being around 1,000 to 2,000 coins. He's not got that blistering pace that's going to make him very expensive, but 81 pace is still very, very nice, and he's got the skill moves. He's just got a really nice, well-balanced card for a striker, and I don't see him costing more than a couple of thousand coins because of his rating, and he plays in the Bundesliga, so a very easy player to link up. He looks to be a decent starter option on your star squads on the new FIFA. If you guys watched some of my squad builders and live streams last year, you'll know just how much I liked the silver version of Jordan Lukaku. He was good enough to make it into full gold teams with special cards, even just with his normal silver card, but on FIFA 18 he's been upgraded to a 77 rated gold card, and those attributes that made him so good on FIFA 17 have been boosted up even more. He's got 89 pace, which is awesome for any defender on the game, and he's also got 81 physical, which is unbelievable. Very, very good physical and strength stats, and he's just going to be a real physical presence both defensively and going forwards. He'll be able to hold off defenders and push attackers out of the way. He's also got some very nice stats going forwards with good dribbling. He's got decent defending as well, and he's just going to be an awesome player to use. Defensively, he's going to do a great job. He's 6'1" tall as well, so he'll win those back post headers. He'll be a real physical presence in your defense, and going forwards, he's got the pace and the dribbling to get forwards. He's got the strength to hold people off, and he can whip crosses into the box. I think this guy is going to be one of the most overpowered and popular defenders, not only in the Serie A, but on all of FIFA 18. Next up is Vincent Abubakar, who had a really good season last year, picking up a load of special cards for Besiktas, and also managed to score the winner in the Africa Cup of Nations for Cameroon. And for that reason, he has received a nice upgrade to his card, and he's actually gone up to 5-star skill moves as well, which I did not expect. This guy is a real physical presence. He's 6'1" or 6'2" tall. He's a very strong, big player, and those types of players normally aren't that skillful on the ball, but this guy, he actually pulls off a lot of really good skills in real life. I would recommend watching some of his compilations on YouTube. He pulls off elasticos, flip-flaps, hocus pocuses, some really cool skills, and he's got an unbelievable card. He's moved to Porto now, and he's got the pace, the physical, the shooting, the dribbling, the 5-star skill moves. He's just a complete striker, and I'm not sure how much he's going to cost because he does play for Cameroon and he plays in the Portuguese league, which isn't going to make him that popular, but he's got such good stats and 5-star skills. I do see him costing around 10,000 to 15,000 coins upon release. He's then going to drop down after that, but he just looks like the perfect striker. You're going to be able to link him up to some great players playing in the Liga Portuguesa. I really want to link him up to Gelson Martins. He is a winger with 5-star skills, a new 5-star skill, and 94 pace. So this guy looks crazy, and I can't wait to use him on FIFA 18. Another 5-star skiller is Elia Newson. This guy did have 5-star skill moves on FIFA 17, but he was a silver player and wasn't really that useful because of that. But he's now been upgraded to a 78 rated gold card, and he had a really big boost in some of his stats. He's now got 85 pace, 79 dribbling, 71 shooting, and 76 passing. He wasn't really that usable last year because not only was he a silver, his stats just weren't that good. I think he's gone up by about 20 in passing. His shooting's gone up a fair amount as well. He's just had a really nice upgrade to his card. You're going to be able to link him up to some very, very good players on the game. Even though he does play in the Swiss League, you're going to be able to link him up to people like Joshua King, who's now a gold card playing in the Premier League, and a lot of other pretty decent players on the game. There's quite a few decent Norwegians. You're going to be able to link him up to them, and I reckon he's just going to be so cheap because he plays in the Swiss League, because he is from not the best of nations for Ultimate Team. He is going to be very cheap, around 1 to 2,000 coins upon release, and for a 5-star skiller with some very nice stats, that's not too bad at all. Finally, we have got Solinsky from Napoli, and he's received a nice upgrade in terms of stats from FIFA 17, and I reckon he's going to be a perfect creative midfielder to use at the start of FIFA 18 in your star squads. If you partner him up in a midfield trio with a more defensive-minded player like Alan or Biglia, and then a more attacking midfielder who's going to bring those shooting stats, you could have a very, very nice, well-balanced midfield. And I reckon he's going to be relatively cheap because people are going to be going for people like Milinkovic, Savic, and Parolo. There's more well-rounded midfielders, and maybe some of the events midfielders like Pjanic or Marquisio, and that's going to drive this guy's price down. He's also Polish, which is quite hard to link into teams, but he's got some very nice stats. Really good pace, good dribbling, 4-star skill moves, and good passing as well. He's going to be able to beat players with these and then just ping balls over the top. I reckon he's going to be very, very good to use at the start of FIFA 18. Very easy to link up because there's so many good cheap players in this area. I've already shown you guys some of them like Hawaiian Jesus and Jordan Lukaku, and he does complete this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I've shown you 10 very good cheap overpowered players on FIFA 18. If you guys do want to see a part 2 or even a part 3, I can do loads of videos in this series going through loads of cheap beasts on the game. Let me know in the comments down below. If you do want to see a squad build around some of these cards, let me know as well. And if you guys do want to check out a team that I built yesterday using some of these players, I had Solinsky, had Hawaiian Jesus, had a couple of other players in, I'll leave a link down below and a card in the top right corner of the video. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.